Shalom, shalom. It's your favorite Aki on to give you an update. Was out here trimming some bushes and getting ready to get set up. I got family coming in just over a week, well, just about a week. Doing kind of like a family gathering. We're calling it generational wealth. And generational wealth is not just money, it's for us to get together outside of just funerals and special occasions, but just to have the family come and get together. We're gonna get camped out, so it's just over a week away. And I'm supposed to be retired, but the guy I'm working for, he got me working this. I think it's after 5:30 going on 6, and I normally get off at, when I was working, I normally get off around 3:30 or so. But working here, being retired, there's no set time. Sometimes I do get up earlier, and sometimes this joker just want to work. So he got me working today, trimming some bushes down, give you the vision. The next stage, what I'm gonna do today, take advantage of this nice day. It's beautiful out here, but it's supposed to rain the next few days, so it's gonna kind of hamper my ability to make progress. So I got to maximize this time. He said I could take a break and just give you an update. So trim some of these bushes down so you can see it before it happens. Trimming them back a little more and getting a little height on them, because this is where I want tents to be lined up along this side. So I'm gonna start burning these after I get off this video. Trim this out. I'm probably gonna put a staging tent right here too. Relocated one of my porta-johns up here, so now I have a bathroom up here. Just had it serviced and filled. I got to go in there and get it cleaned. So I had to cut down some branches that were kind of hanging over it, which for one part it was giving it some shade, but some of them were dead branches and I just got to get rid of them. So got to service, got to go get it stocked and stuff. But porta-johns, got the sink in there, soap in the toilet, so I'll go in and get it washed out. But it's operational now, so getting it done. But it's not just to give you an update. I think I'm going to park on this embrace being one of one, because there's something in there that we really need to dig out. When something is one of one, it's rare and it's to be protected, it's to be used with extreme caution. So how are you treating yourself? How are you talking to yourself? Because there's only one of you and there will never be another. No matter how many kids you have or how many people they say look just like you. And I do see, I'm traveled, so you ever travel somewhere, whether it be a different state or a different country, and you see someone that look just like someone and they remind you of someone else? I think everybody got that kind of, that visual twin out there where they look just like you. But the reality of it is they're not like you, and there's only one of you. So you got to really embrace that. And what does that mean? I say embrace being one of one. And just look at the progress. I'm not going to tell you everything I did, but you can see the trees down and where I'm going to get tents and stuff at. But what does that mean, embrace being one of one? It means like it's your job to develop all your potential into realized talent. It doesn't stay in the potential form. Look at this. This is where the Conex was. That grass is kind of coming back just a little. I just got a new hose too, so I'm going to be able to get water out here and start watering. I do got to get some more dirt. I got to get some more money too, but neither here nor there. But get some more seed and some more dirt to fill in some of these things. But it's a marathon. So embracing being one of one means developing your full potential into realized talent. And in order for you to develop that potential, you got to get outside your comfort zone. It's outside of comfort where greatness happens. You're not going to find that greatness in convenience. There's going to be some things that inconvenience you, and that's going to be able to help you sharpen the tools within your tool bag to really start to develop into the mature version of yourself. And that's at your pace. Now, there's people who are around you that see greatness in you, and they know that if you ever tap into that, you're going to be unstoppable. And some of them are hating so you don't do it, and some of them are frustrated because you won't do it. But the reality of it is on you to do it. Nobody can want it for you more than you want it for yourself. You got to really truly tap in to greatness, and that's about in all aspects of your life. It's about mentally, what are you putting in your mind? Are you reading, especially reading and meditating on the word of the Most High God? Are you just seeing negative stuff? Are you always the one that's always got a bad day? You got to be able to really tap into what you're letting get into your mind as attaching to a part of your identity. There's some things that you identify with that it's not who you are, it's who you chose to be. And I have a saying, you are exactly where you decided to be. And if you don't like what you are, then you got to start making decisions that would change it up. Some more trees I cut down, just branches that were a little hanging up a little high. I had to get in here and rake it out. So more tents will be coming down here. I got 2 back-to-back events. One is the generational wealth one, where family's gonna come by. Got family coming from out of town. We don't know. You know how people is. You tell them the RSVP and people don't come. And they talk to other people who say they're coming, but then you ask them, they say they don't know. But if they get here ain't enough food, then you know who's gonna be here is gonna be here. But anyways, it's incumbent upon me to be ready for who it is. So clearing this out for some tents. So the first one is generational wealth. And then the second one, we got fire in the wild. And we got a Hebrew gathering out here. I think that one's going to be larger than the family one. So what I'm doing now will carry over for that. This is the location where I put the other Porta-John. So this is Porta-John number 2, where we got there. So when tents are down here, they don't have to walk up there to use it. And some of them are supposed to be bringing portable bathrooms and stuff. But back to this one-on-one. You got to start creating the friction. And sometimes you don't even need to create it. It's there. Like life is going to bring you opportunities to see if you're growing. Like for me being retired now, it could be in the easy lane, but easy is the way to destruction. Sometimes I look through, well, not sometimes, when I look through scripture, the Most High uses adversity to develop people. And he put them in positions where they have to either operate in faith or compromise. And the choice is going to come. Are you going to choose faith? Or are you going to choose the easy road and compromise? And that faith road is not easy. People are going to say it's difficult or you're doing the most. And let me say this too. If no one's accusing you of doing the most, then you're probably not doing enough. You're probably not working hard enough. If no one has told you, and I think I've said that many times before, if no one's told you it don't take all that, then you're far from meeting the mark. It's time to go above and beyond to do what it takes to develop that potential and the talent. Because that talent, there's no use for it in the graveyard. More tents are going to go around here. I'm going to get some tents down here, around here. This is more for the fire in the wild. I'm thinking I'm going to have tents down here and around here. Clear out some of these branches that were hanging over. I may come and get some of these ones up here too. I want to get this down, but I don't know if that's high on the priority list. What I'm thinking about doing too, the people coming, they're going to want bonfires and stuff. So instead of cutting down the wood, using the wood I cut down, I'm going to go point out a tree and say, if you want to do a bonfire tonight, then you cut that tree down during the day. So get some of these dead trees and get some labor from them instead of them burning just the stuff I cut down. So get this out here. But it's going to happen outside of ordinary. You're not going to be able to be great being ordinary. It takes an extraordinary effort to be extraordinary. So you got to make sure that you're going through and challenging yourself. Like when I went to work out this morning. So I'm getting up a little later. I think I get up right now about 5:30, sometimes 5:45 or 6 o'clock. But still, I get to the gym and then I come home and I work in the yard. And like I said, I work more out here, hard work. Got to cut this tree up some too. It was just sitting over there. It's dead. Look at this tree. It was right there, but there's no fruit on it. There's nothing, no leaves or anything. It was just occupying space. So now it's time to be firewood if you're not going to bloom and blossom. But that's how it is with you too. Like you can't just be soaking up resources, and resources could be just oxygen. It could be just a beautiful day like this where you're not really applying yourself. You didn't got off work and you're not even doing something to make yourself better, whether it be working out or whether it be reading something positive, whether it be spending time with the loved one, All those are necessary. Getting back here too to cut back. I think I'm gonna try to get a table or something back here. Maybe cut some of these down. I kind of like how it surrounds the pond, but maybe cut some of it down. So these are just the stuff that I did today. We'll go over. I had to redo the path I did and got a little further, but I want to start burning some of this stuff before it gets too late, especially since it's gonna potentially rain tomorrow. But when you get to that point of understanding, like, you are your own superhero, regardless of who you look up to, regardless of who your mentor is or who you hang around, that you are the one that's been entrusted with your life. Like, of all the seeds that tried to enter to this world, it was you who beat all of them out, that won the lottery to allow you to exist in the Most High creation. So knowing that, you are entrusted with a lot, and you're going to have an appointment, a report card reading when you get back to the Most High. You probably can't see my face because of the sun and stuff like that, but as long as you can hear my voice, then we're good. You don't need to see me. But there's going to be a report card, and I don't know about you, but if you ever, well, yeah, I know you have. You know, you went through school and they had the antiquated education system, but every now and then they have a conference, and you will have to, and the teacher will go and talk to your parents about how you were doing in school and this and that. And sometimes, you know, at least for me, that I wasn't doing well in school, and those wasn't something I was looking forward to. So when those conferences came, you know, you start sweating and wonder exactly what the teacher going to say and what they're not going to say. And a lot of times I end up getting whoopings at an early age because of those conferences. You had to pay the bill for all those times you were acting up in class. Well, there's nothing new under the sun. This is the other Porta John I have here.